Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So first I'm going to be starting off with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going to be applying that all over my eyes, also to the brow bone. I'm going to start off with the palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's their Subculture Palette, and I'm going to do an olive look, like a green smoky olive look for this tutorial. So I'm going to take this shade right here and apply that as my base to start off. You can use any base you want. You can use translucent powder, but I'm going to use this in the palette. So I'm going to take this first shade right here as my transition shade. This shade is easy to blend. It's very pigmented and it's just like the perfect transition shade. It's very warm and it stands out. So I want the transition to stand out as well as along with the lid shade. So I'm going to take the Dose of Colors Ideal crayon pencil in Compliment, and I'm going to use that as my base. This crayon is a bit drying and it does set when you apply it onto the eyes, so I don't feel that it was well with my waterline. It is, but you can't go back and apply it, but I can use it as my base on my lid. Reason why I'm using this as my lid base, because I want to apply the green, and the green I want the shadows to be very pigmented and dark, so black is the way to go. If you want to make the shadows lighter, you use a white base. So I'm going to take a pencil brush, more of a big bulky pencil brush, to blend out the edges of that crayon shade. And I'm going to go back with no extra product to blend out that harsh line so that I can get ready to apply my shade on my lid. So I'm taking this shade and applying that onto the lid. I'm packing it on, and as you can tell, this shadow is very pigmented. I'm applying that slowly but surely and packing it on as I go upwards. I don't want to pass that line that I applied with the crayon shade, but with this shadows, sometimes they could be a bit hard to blend, and you have to be careful how you blend them because they can mix together. So with the green and the orange, they kind of turn into blue. So I did have an issue with this the first time, and I had to remove it and redo it a different way. So I'm blending out that harsh line. With this palette, you need a lot of patience, and I was telling a couple of people this, you need a lot of patience to blend these shadows out. Now I'm taking this shade right here and applying it right on top of the one that we applied on the lid, and I'm using a different shader brush and applying that and packing it on there so that the colors can mix, and it's just not like a light olive shade. I want to mix both of them together. So I'm doing it the way by packing it on, because if I mix them two together, it turns a little, I don't know. I tried doing it like that and it didn't work out for me, but if I do it on top of each other, it works out. Look up in the night sky, 'cause you know where to be seen. Never thought I'd be I'm using a smaller fluffy brush, and then I'm going in with a more tapered one to kind of blend out the green shadows. These shadows are like very pigmented, as I said before, but you have to have a lot of patience when it comes to blending, and this tutorial did take a little bit longer than usual because of the blending. I'm going back to apply that olive shade. I did kind of lose that a little bit, so I wanted to stand out more with the olive shadow, so that way both shadows can peek through. I'm going to clean up whatever that's under my eyes that I have fallout from. This palette does tend to have a lot of fallout, so make sure you clean up and everything. So I'm going in with this gel liner from Inglot. It's one of my favorites. It's waterproof and it just is super black for me, so I love it. And I'm going to create a wing with this. and I'm going to clean up right under the wing. It's something that I like to do, and I do blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. Now for lashes, I'm going to be using Shop Mimi Artistry lashes in Lomelli and applying mascara from Maybelline. I really love this mascara. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to have to repurchase a new one. It's been over 3 months, so that's bad, but I love it so much. And these lashes, I love the brand. The brand is so great. I love her lashes, and the owner, she's awesome. So definitely check out her lashes. I'm going to pop these lashes on, and they're very dramatic. They do have different styles, but I'm going to show you guys how I apply this crayon from Dose of Colors. It is like on the drying side, more drying than I'm used to, but you can't apply this over the liner if you did it once. Like one coat is enough. But if you want to go back, it's going to remove that first layer, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm going to drag those shadows that I applied on the lid, taking a light hand to apply that on my bottom eyes. And also I'm going to take this shadow to apply on the brow bone to give it like that nice bright effect. Especially when you dim the lights, you can totally see the shadow is super pigmented. And I'm also going to apply that in my inner tear duct. And apply some mascara on your bottom lashes, so don't forget to do that. So moving on to the face, I'm taking the Melt Cosmetics Digital Dust Highlight / Bronzer Nova, and I realized that this bronzer was a bit too warm for my skin tone right now, since this is like my winter shade. And I'm taking this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Halo Liquid Highlighter in Halo Goodbye, and this is going to be a base for my powder highlight. And I'm taking the NYX blush in Taupe and to contour my nose. I love using this blush. So I'm going in with the MAC Cosmetics Hyper Real Glow palette and getting it glowing. And this highlighter, I'm like obsessed with this palette lately, and I'm telling you, go get this palette. It's so pretty. You can mix them all together and get like this beaming glowing finish. It's like this dewy look. It's not chunky, it doesn't have any glitter. It's beautiful. And then the last thing is the ColourPop Cosmetics Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Up All Night. This is my final result. Thank you so much guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. What do you think of this makeup look and this palette? It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I hope you like this look. Thank you so much guys for watching.